Hello and welcome to Tai Chi Tuesday again, and I think it might be Christmas week now, but because I record these a couple of weeks in advance, and I have heat this week, nice and warm, not Rudolph, which is good. So let's begin as we normally would in a lesson with feet shoulder width apart. Take nice deep breaths into the belly. And if you're at home, you can have a go at doing this laying down. You might find it easier to get the breath into the belly. Lay down on the floor or something for a minute and just activate that nice deep breathing into the belly. Deep breaths. And with each breath out, allow the body to relax. The shoulders relax, the knees bend, the hips relax down. Relaxing the stomach and back muscles and everything else. And just feeling that string from the ceiling and suspended feeling from the top and rooting downwards through the floor. And let's just do a bit of breathing regulation. Breathing in. Breathing out. In. Out. Let's sink some chi. Breathing in and out. And then we'll just have a few breaths of breathing space. Taking nice deep breaths into the belly. And then moving into the follow along, 1 and 2. Remember, I'm mirroring. Opening. Commencement. Part the horse's mane, no step. Cloud hands. Reverse reeling arms. Brush knee and push. Part the horse's mane with a step to the corner. Grasp the bird's tail to the corner. Kick or step with the left. Rooster. Kick or step with the right. Fair maiden weaves the shuttles. Apparent close. Cross hands. And close. Awesome. So today we're going to move on with 24. So we did quite in depth part the horse's mane, and I think we did a combination part the horse's mane and brush knee push last week as well. Today we will look at white crane spreads wings. I might do a little combination with that, and then we're going to put those together. Might do playing the lute as well, maybe. We'll see how far we get. So I also want to start adding the breathing in so that you get used to doing the breathing, because a lot of people do the forms and they go, oh, I forgot to breathe. It's not a good idea and kind of defeats the object of Tai Chi, really. So we'll just go over the basic movements again. We'll do it without a step, feet shoulder width apart. Bend the knees, holding a ball. So part the horse's mane, bottom up, top down. Fingertips upwards so that you don't get confused with grasp the bird's tail. Hold the ball. Other side. Hold the ball. So you're breathing in when you're holding the ball. Breathing out on the movement. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Excellent. Okay, so the white crane spreads wings. So you would finish with your left leg forward after your third part the horse's mane. Your left hand would be up and away from the body. So your arm would be extended. You would be rooted through your feet, and your shoulder would be in line with your hand. Yeah, either way, hand would be in line with your shoulder, and your hand would be in front of the hip. So from here, you would hold the ball and half step at the same time. Don't put any weight on this right leg just yet. You'll take the ball across, so you're moving from the waist. You're moving your hands from your waist, and as you do so, you're moving the weight onto your right foot. That means you've now got an empty leg on your left side, and your right hand is going to come to the ear. Your left foot is going to go on the toe, and you're going to turn your hips to bring your hands and shoulders around to 12 o'clock. It's very tempting to push that hand all the way forward, but you're going to keep it there, ready for the transition into your first brush knee and push, which is a full step, not a half or an empty step. So again, from the part the horse's mane, half step at the same time as reaching up to make the ball. I'm exaggerating the half step. Move the ball, moving from the waist, you're turning, moving the weight onto the back foot at the same time onto your right leg. The right hand comes to the ear and the left foot goes on the toe. So this is still a half step. You're not putting any weight on there. You should be able to lift it up and your body is still facing this way. Then you turn. Then the transition, circles on the other side, and as your hands pass your foot comes in. No one will see that because your body shouldn't move back, because you shouldn't have any weight on there. It just comes in ready to do your brush knee and push. So again, from your part the horse's mane. This is your third part the horse's mane. Half step, not going to exaggerate it this time. Hold the ball. Move the ball across, moving the weight. Remember to turn from the waist. Left foot on the toe. Turn the waist back to bring the hands around. Transition. Step out to brush knee push. Still moving from the waist. So you're letting that transition come all the way over, so you're facing the corner and you're allowing then to move the weight forward and across at the same time. Remember, Tai Chi is about rotating and moving, using the other person's energy to move them away. So if I do it now the same direction as you, so from here you've got your part of the horse's mane, left hand is up, right hand is in front of the hip. Half step forward, make the ball. Take the ball across, you use the waist to move the weight across and back. Now you're free to move that left leg on the toe, it's only a little half step and there's no weight on it. And a transition left and right. Step out with the left foot. Now remember, you've still got to step across your square. Don't step directly in front because you won't be able to turn the hips fully forwards to 12 o'clock when you do your brush knee push. So if I give you a sample, if I just step in front like that, you're heel to heel and it's quite wobbly and you can't really turn the hips properly. There's no strength in that. So make sure that you, after your transition, bring that foot in, you step across your square again. Remember when we was doing squares, you're stepping diagonally from one corner to the other, moving that weight forward. So again, from the part the horse's mane, this is the third one. Half step forward, hold the ball, move the ball across. You're turning and then moving forward. So at the beginning of 24, we start at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to do it the same way as you. We start at 3 and we have the opening. Then the commencement, same as usual, lifting to the shoulders, connecting to the ceiling. Remember to take as much time as you need on this bit. And then moving the weight across, at the same time you're moving that right hand out in a nice big circle to hold the ball. And you're holding this ball away from the body because it's a 3D object. Remembering if you hold it close, it pops out of the front. So you have to hold it at the top and the bottom. Then you're stepping across your square to 12 o'clock. Putting the toes down, moving the weight, lifting the back foot and turning. Then you're turning. I'm just going to drag my foot back a little bit because otherwise I'm going to run out of room. So you wouldn't normally do the foot drag back. Turn to 9 o'clock. The right hand comes under the ball at the same time as your right foot steps in. You can put the toe down here, but you don't have to. You can step straight through. So from here, you've done your first part of the horse's mane. Now you're breathing in. And as you do your second part of the horse's mane, stepping across your square, you're breathing out. And you'll notice that if you do the breathing correctly, you'll also get that sink into the floor a little bit better. Turn the toes towards 3, breathing in. Step across your square, breathing out. Then you've got your white crane, half step forward. Move it across. Again, you're breathing in, breathing out. Transition, breathing in. Breathing out for your first brush knee push. And you're going to do 3 brush knee push. So it's 1 on the left. If I go your way, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 1 on the left again. So that's going to be all for today. And I will be back next week potentially. Depends how the whole Christmas period thing goes really. And so we'll run through that beginning of 24 form. If I shuffle my step back, it's just to make room so you can see it. But what I'll probably do is I'll start over there and you won't be able to see my feet to start with, but know that I'm moving towards 12 o'clock in the normal manner. And then we might finish on 10 form. Opening. Commencement. Holding a ball. Part the horse's mane, step across the square. Turn the toes. Part the horse's mane. Turn the toes. Part the horse's mane. White crane, spreads wings. Transition. Brush knee and push. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. And now for the 10 form.